my friends, good morning. It is a beautiful spring day and I'm excited to get some work done. So I wanted to share my slightly evolved plan from the recent video where I talked about digging this up and putting the irises in here. What I'm going to do instead, because I was looking at it with my mom and she said that this area is going to be really rough to dig up because of all of the weeds and stuff in here. So what we decided instead is that I'm going to sheet mulch, I guess is a term for it. And that is basically put down cardboard and then a whole bunch of mulch on this whole area so that over a period of time, and there are already these 3 bushes in here, so I think it'll look kind of nice just having those bushes and the mulch. But over a period of time, the cardboard's gonna break down. It's gonna kill the weeds because they're not getting sunlight. And then next season, if I want to plant more perennials, maybe the irises, maybe something else, in this area, I have that opportunity without fighting these miserable weeds. And it means that I don't have to weed eat this area this year, so woohoo! Baby steps. In everything I do, I'm trying to figure out the way that basically creates the least amount of maintenance, or ask myself if this is maintenance that's worth it for me. So as little weed eating as possible. So I got a bunch of cardboard from here and there that I'm gonna put on this garden area, garden to be. And I got some mulch for it. Then I'm gonna move my irises that are over by the stone just over with where the lilies are now, and that should be a good area for them for now or forever. I have been so patiently waiting for these daffodils to open up because these are the fancy new ones that I bought that were so pretty, and I am just pumped to see what they actually look like. They're so close. Maybe today they'll come out and pay me a visit. I did get some daffodils from my old daffodils that are scattered around, and I'm planning on moving those because they're right in the excavator path. I'm going to move them over with where the lilies are up against that tree line so I can enjoy them for years to come there, or take parts of them, plant them in the forest garden eventually. So I'm going to take all of the tape off of my boxes. That may take a minute, and then we can start going on the garden. Alrighty, let's do this thing. Got lots of cardboard. Mom said that the most important thing is that there are absolutely no cracks or anywhere that the weeds can grow through, and to put pretty heavy on both the cardboard and the mulch. So I think I have enough for everything. I know there were a couple irises in here that I saw that I can dig out. It is truly so filled with weeds in here. Like even just pulling these irises out, it's like so much extra stuff. Trying to stick to just moving the irises and not the weeds along with them. Okay, so that is all that I see in here. Now, I'm aware that this garden, it's already kind of a hump, and once I put more mulch on it, it's just gonna hump it up even more. But I don't really care. I think that's fine. It just gives it a different level of interest. What I want to do, big picture, when I make new garden beds, unlike I'm doing right now, I want to ask my neighbor, because you know how there's that huge manure pile right over there out of perfect view of my bedroom window. I'm going to ask him if I can buy some of his manure and mix that in with my new beds as I make them. And I may regret not doing that for this one, but I haven't actually talked to him yet, so I'm not going to do that today. Irises keep popping up around. That's the thing about plants. they really do just like spread so much, which is great for the fact that I'm planning on having so many beds. So my thought is that kind of if I go slowly and start a bed or two a year for the next several years, then I can just split what I already have, put it into the new beds, and then they will grow bigger and bigger. So that's kind of cool. Okay, it's pretty hard for me to believe that this actually works, you know? That you can just kill this insane amount of weeds. But I'm gonna try it. Okay, so I'm actually going to wet the cardboard because in theory that's gonna make it contour a bit more to the ground. I don't know. This guy's gonna be a mess any way we look at it because it's pretty big and bunkily shaped. So I'm just gonna do my best to contour around it and get my scissors. I'm gonna be, so as I make new beds, hopefully I'll be making them, you know, a year before I actually start planting them, or fall to spring, whatever it is, so that I can start them in this way, and that will keep me from having to dig up sod or whatever it is and get the weeds under control before I plant. But the nice thing is, with my new beds, I'm not going to be dealing with anything like these bushes that are already planted. I'm going to be starting totally fresh with nothing going on. That's going to make it a lot easier, I believe. That's pretty good. Obviously, there's just going to be some issues with weeds coming up around bushes because there's open space, but I'll mulch them a lot, and it should help a lot with the weed eating situation. And look at that, it makes it perfect spot for this mystery tube that's coming up. I have to figure out if it's like, I'm guessing this was a conduit because there used to be electricity in this shed. And this pops out here, and there's another one over by my porch. So I'm guessing that was the deal. I don't know. I gotta see if there's a way to see if you could still fish something through there. Not sure, but I would like to get some electricity in this shed. But it might involve digging a new trench. This is truly gonna look really nice. Even if it's just these 3 bushes, it'll look amazing. Mulched up, gorgeous. Mom was right, shocker, when she said that you will use more than you think you will. So I think it would probably be ideal to get just a smidge more cardboard. My mom said that she has another box or two I can probably get if need be, so I'm going to run up there and get that. Actually, I could leave this kind of up the shed a smidge, as long as I mulch it enough. So I think one more box will do, just to have a little bit extra back there. And then we should be able to mulch it. Okay, so this should finish it off. Hopefully it's good enough. I don't know. It's tricky because obviously you still need the plants to get what they need to grow. So hopefully what I have is good, give or take. Woo. I hope I even have enough mulch. I got 10 bags, and I have 1 or 2 here from last year, but 10 was the maximum that I could get because they were on clearance. I can always get more if necessary. Can't lose my babies. I might put not as deep of a layer as I'm actually going to do, because if I don't have enough right now, I'm going to have to go to the store, get more, therefore go to the store, get more, therefore I don't want the cardboard to fly away in the wind. So I want to have enough to at least cover everything until I get more to make it really thick. And yes, I know that my metal pile is hideous, and it's a goal. Hopefully this summer she'll be gone, along with a lot more junk from the woods. Okay, well, it looks amazing. I would say that it only has probably half of the mulch that it should have on it, but that's okay. So I did 10 bags, so I know to get another 10 bags, really beef it up with the mulch, and then hopefully we'll stop weeds from coming through. But it really makes it look nice, I think, and just much more put together, like it has a purpose. It makes me want to grow things in there more than the bushes, but I'm resisting the urge because I don't want to cut holes in the cardboard. I want to let it do its job and be patient. And goodness knows I have enough other things going on. So practicing some patience is not a bad thing. Yay for that. I will beef up the mulch a bit more, keep the sunlight away from the weeds, and it will be a great bed for next year. So now I'm going to move those lilies, get them out of the way of the excavator, and I call that a good job done. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I will see you guys next time on A Drill and a Dream.